Hi guys, Grace here, culinary director with Sitka Salmon Shares, and today we're going to look at Dungeness crab. It's also known simply as Dungy, and the name comes from a town in Washington state. But the habitat for Dungeness crab is anywhere from Baja, California, all the way up to the Aleutian Islands. So it is a true Pacific coast crab. Today, we're going to take a look at how to break down the crab, get all that succulent meat out of the shells. So first things first, I have some tools. I've got the options that you can use, pair of scissors, really good kitchen scissors, pair of nutcrackers or lobster crackers, a pick, a seafood pick, and a good old chef's knife. But one of the best things that you can do is use your hands. And if you've got somewhat strong hands, you probably don't need a lot of these tools. But let's get started. So our Dungeness crab arrives frozen, already cooked, so all you have to do is thaw and eat. But they come in these half clusters, so if you put two of them together, you'll get a whole crab. Give them a quick steam. It helps allow the meat to release from the shells, making it easier to pick. So really, even if it's frozen solid, you can pop it in a steamer basket, 1 inch of boiling water, steaming water, for about 5 to 7 minutes. Let it cool enough so that you can handle it, and then start breaking it down. You can also boil it, but I like steaming because there's less introduction of water into the meat. Take the legs. This is the big claw. These are the smaller legs, and take them all off. Then you can also break them at the natural breaking points, so at their knuckles or at the joints. And you'll see when you pull them apart, there's this sort of connective cartilage there that you do not want to eat because it's not edible. So I'm going to take out 2 more. And we can start pulling the meat out of the shells. For the body, there's a lot of great lump crab in between these little bits of cartilage. So you just gently break it open, and you can see, look at these big lumps of juicy crab meat. This is, when you buy lump crab, this is exactly what it is. Save the shells too, but keep them sort of off to the side so that you don't risk mixing up the shells and the crab meat. For the sturdier pieces, like the legs, twist them off at the knuckles or at the joints and break them off. And then you can either, if your hands are strong, you can crack them, providing it's not too hot to handle, and then peel back the shells. See how beautiful? Look at that. That is a leg piece, and it's fully intact. Another way to do it is, if your hands aren't strong or you don't like getting messy, a pair of sturdy kitchen shears, cut down one side, because the shells are not too firm, and then release the crab meat that way too. Use a crab cracker or a nut cracker, crack it that way. Super easy. But if you don't have crab crackers or lobster crackers, you can use the back of your kitchen knife or a chef's knife and just give it a couple of whacks, and then you can sort of crack it open, and there it is. Really easy. There's a ton of meat in the knuckles as well, so sometimes those are hard to get to, so you want to use a toothpick or a chopstick or a seafood pick, which you can help dig out. Another thing that you can use is one of the little pincers. So then you can just sort of dig it out and pull it out. There it is, easy peasy. Look how much meat there is. From each one of these clusters, you could get 1/2 to 3/4 of a cup of crab meat, which is great. So the flavor, it's sweet, it's briny, it has a light, delicate flake. The flavor is very mild, but delightfully crabby. Now that we've got the crab, what do we do with it? We can fold it into pasta, risotto. You can make crab cakes with it. We have a great couple of recipes on our website for crab cakes. We also have this really cool retro curry crab dip. So if you're entertaining, this is a great seafood to entertain with because it's very luxurious and it really sends a message of like celebration. Another great way to use Dungeness crab in the shell is a good old-fashioned crab boil. You can really feed a crowd like that, and it's really fun. It's great for outside. It's great for picnic tables. A big stock pot with aromatics, onions, potatoes, like whole little mini potatoes that have cooked until they're tender. Then once that's ready, then you throw in crab and corn, sections of corn on the cob, like about an inch or so thick. Throw that in the pot with some Old Bay seasoning or bay leaves and celery seeds and cayenne or spicy chilies, dried chilies, fresh chilies. Bring it to a nice boil and let it cook until it's all sort of the flavors meld. Spread it out on a paper-lined picnic table or a big tray on your dining room table, and then just let people go crazy. Give them napkins and crackers and picks and certainly plenty of beer to wash it all down because this is a very, very festive way to have crab. So I hope this gets you excited for crab for the next time you see crab in your boxes. Check out our website for some really fantastic recipes and techniques on how to use our amazing crab. Also, check out the website for seafood stock because pop these guys in a bag in the freezer and next time you want seafood stock, all it is 30 minutes away. Until next time, stay wild and keep cooking.